Cold, wet November morning when I checked into New York Hospital. I get to the hospital, my brother was with me. The governor of New York, Mario Cuomo, is waiting there. The president of the hospital says to me, "You don't have to bother with filling out forms. I'm going to take you right up to your room." Wow. I'm going to have heart surgery the next morning. I ride up in the special elevator. They took me into this room. It was gorgeous. Inlaid carpeting, a view of the East River. And the president of New York Hospital said to me, "Mr. Caton, I want you to know this is a special room. The Shah of Iran stayed in this room." And as I said, as I remember, he died. How about putting me in a ward where everyone goes home? And then the next day, the next morning, I had the surgery the day after. I meet my heart surgeon. I had not met him before. I only knew the cardiologist. And this guy walks in. He's Dr. Wayne Eisen. He's become very famous. He did David Letterman, Walter Cronkite, Regis Philbin, and he's really from Texas. So this guy walks in. I'm lying in a hospital bed, 10-gallon hat and the boots, cowboy boots and a cowboy vest. And he goes, "You gonna do right fine. You gonna do right fine." I discovered then, by the way, that all heart surgeons are either Jewish or from Texas. There's no heart surgeon from North Dakota, right? He comes over to me and he's doing the thing that all doctors do. He's tapping on my chest. You know, the two fingers, they all do this. First thing you learn in medical school. Tap the chest. I look down, I swear to God, he had no right thumb. My surgeon has no right thumb. So what do you say in that situation? So honest to God, this is what I said. "You know, doctor, I have had this habit since I was a kid. When I meet people, for some reason, I count their fingers. And with you, I get the 9. And he explained that there was an accident when he was a kid and it made him ambidextrous, made him a better surgeon. By the way, that night I dreamed that while he was shaving, he cut his other thumb. But I came through it well, and a little while after that, I got to thinking. Some friends asked me what it cost for that heart surgery, and I didn't know because it was covered by insurance. So I started the Larry King Cardiac Foundation, which over the last 25 years has saved so many people. We've helped children, and we get people new hearts in life. So that I could be here tonight to celebrate this, along with this wonderful organization, is a great treat. I hope you have a great night. I will honor and treasure this. But one quick story. I spoke once for the City of Miami Police, and at the end of the night they gave me a certificate making me honorary chief of police of the City of Miami. Honorary. 2 days later, I'm driving down the street, I make a right-hand turn, they make that street one way the other way. They do this in Miami at the end of the month, so the police get the total ticket allotment. 2 days. Cubans don't care, Jews move to Boca Raton. Anyway, I'm online waiting for my ticket. The cop is writing out all these tickets, and I remember my certificate. So while he's writing out my ticket, I show him my certificate. He looks at my certificate, he looked at me, looked at the certificate, looked at me, and then he told me what to do with the certificate. And my first thought was, thank God they didn't give me a plaque. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, that was pretty amazing. One more time for Mr. Larry King. Unbelievable. Because of everybody in the audience, we're able, the Garnet Hart and Avera Board of Directors would like to present a check for $25,000. Let's make some noise. Get everybody under. Unbelievable. All right, well, we got a bunch of great stuff. Let's get the party started.